Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust. Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers comprehensive auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus, benefits like 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything, from making the claim, through the repair process, to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits. A $2,000 value, free.
Visit EnduranceWarranty.com for your fast free quote today. That's EnduranceWarranty.com.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust. Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers comprehensive auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus, benefits like 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything, from making the claim, through the repair process, to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits. A $2,000 value, free.
Visit EnduranceWarranty.com for your fast free quote today. That's EnduranceWarranty.com.
This is a podcast from Minute Media.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, kiddies. This is yours duly, John Kassir, the voice of The Crypt Keeper. And you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio. My name is Bones, and I'm joined by Kat and Rob.
Hey there.
Woo! We are busy this week. We're just coming off of the Slashies last week, part 1. Tonight is part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we just got done recording 2 shows for the Patreon.
That's right, an episode of Killer Beats, a very special episode of Killer Beats, and our first ever episode of the exciting game show, Oh Canada or No Canada.
Stop saying it like that. Please, stop.
That's the name of the show, Mikey.
Sign up for the Patreon, guys. We have a fun time over there.
Look, okay. This should be a horror court. We're all in this together. And this is not the first time I've had to be blindsided by something. I had no clue what we were recording. I knew it was going to be Canada related. Everybody's been following my prologued episode with that. And this is what I get. A surprise game show on things that I may or may not love being exploded in my face as Canada.
Called Oh Canada or No Canada.
And I'm going to keep it a little vague so that there are no spoilers, but one of my favorite things was on there. I found out one of my favorite things was Canadian also, but the trick is to just not hate Canada.
Yeah, you didn't really break down in tears about it, really.
No.
Yeah.
I was, and like I said, a friend of mine was talking to me about it, and who listens to the show. Shout out to Medusa. And he was like, dude, you could feel your pain with some of the shit. I'm like, dude, it's not rehearsed. It's not a shtick. It genuinely hurts me. And Rob does it on purpose.
I wouldn't say I do it on purpose. I mean, these things just come up. You just love everything Canadian.
And you have no problem bringing it up on a public forum.
It's public knowledge. I mean, you know.
Not to me. And you know this. God.
So anyway, yeah, check it out. It's what the fuck is it? Patreon.com/Slasher Radio. And just a few bucks, you can hear all that exciting content and listen to Mikey squirm and suffer.
Yeah, that's what it was. Tier starting as low as $3 a month. Lord Humphrey Shithouse Network.
Audio Entertainment Network.
Okay, right. That's what it is. That's starting at the fucking tier 2 and up.
Okay, yeah. Go sign up for that. You can hear "Oh Canada" or "No Canada."
Stop saying it like that. I don't like it.
It's the name of the show.
I don't like it. All right, we do have the second half of the Slashies coming up, but we can announce that next week we have a very special episode to kind of wrap up our January sort of. Now this is where we run into fuck the pickles, because next week is supposed to be the Patreon pick, which is going to have to be pushed back.
Yeah, the solution to this particular pickle, fuck the Patreon. That's what I say.
Wow. No. Don't fuck the Patreon.
No.
So we're going to have to push that back a week because we are having James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick on the show to talk about Scream 5. They are the writers for Scream, the 2022 Scream movie.
Yep, the writers, which means we can finally get to the bottom of why it's not called 5 Cream. I am so excited.
I swear to God, if you asked him that.
This might be our last week with Rob, because I think if he asks about 5 Cream to the writers of Scream, Mikey's just going to kick him off.
I'm going to lose it because I've had enough as it is lately.
There's just going to be a death match.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if I go, the Lord Humphrey Audio Entertainment Network goes with me.
Oh, shit.
Mikey's like, don't tempt me.
Yeah, right. Exactly. There are several shows on there purposely to piss me off, so I wouldn't be too upset seeing that go. But that's awesome, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Looking
great.
forward to that.
We've praised Scream 5, and Kat, you took the boyfriend to see it, right?
I did take the boyfriend to see it.
What happened?
He really liked it.
Okay.
It was a very victorious moment. It might be, he didn't confirm this. I didn't think to ask him in this exact way, but I think it might be the best movie we've gone to see together. I think he probably feels the same. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but also we went to see Old
I was
together.
getting ready to ask. You guys saw Old together. I mean,
we saw the Black Christmas remake together. I think this is probably. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Wait, let me rephrase this. It's the best new movie that we've gone to see in theater, because we did see Scream last year. We saw the 25th anniversary show of. And I know he likes that better because when we were talking about his rankings, it obviously was at the top.
Right.
So
okay. And do you feel any more comfortable with throwing a Portnoy out there having seen it again?
So I'm thinking right around maybe like an 8.9.
Damn.
I liked it a lot. Okay. I think it holds up. I do still have some complaints with it. Which we talked about a little bit. I have some spoiler complaints, so I'm going to keep them vague. But they didn't bother me as much the second time for the most part. So I think it actually, not only does it hold up, I think it gets a little bit better on repeated viewings.
Yeah, I was going to go see it a second time, but I didn't.
Why not?
Well, I had this internal struggle. I was like, all right, I can go see Scream again, or I can go see Licorice Pizza, which I really want to see, or I could go home and sit on my couch, and my couch won.
You cut out a little bit there for a second, and when you came back, it was just like the very quick. Your voice was sped up a little bit, and it was just like, "Oh, my couch won."
Yeah, my couch won. Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah,
it was funny. All right, fair enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm probably in your neighborhood, Kat.
Yeah.
I give it a 7.8.
You're stupid.
But 7.8 is a good score.
Yeah, that's not a bad score.
That's a good score for Scream 3.
No.
Who, by the way, Greg on Twitter says
Mhm.
it's the best Scream movie.
All right, well, you know the rule.
So does fucking John Squires. No, he didn't say Scream 3 was the best, but I'm still mad about that.
There's a
whole-
ridiculous online push. I'm telling you, people want to make Scream 3 good. Like they want to,
You
they
can't
wanna
just
do-
retroactively make a film good.
They want to try to make it like Halloween 3, where people are, finally came around and realized that Halloween 3 is underappreciated for its genius.
That's the same bullshit push.
No,
It
it's
didn't
not.
work then. It's not working. I mean, no.
No, there is genius in Halloween 3. It just was underappreciated at the time. But it's not, you know what? That is not the case with Scream 3, and it's not the case with Book of Shadows. Stop trying.
It definitely was not the case with Book of Shadows.
Come on now. What are we doing? Throw Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows does not prove any point for you. We know it was bad. You're trying to use
And
that.
so is Scream 3.
I will say I was fascinated, though. The best part of watching Book of Shadows again was reading all of the articles about why it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And it's just like, what movie are you guys watching? Like,
It does seem like they just pull random shit and just go, let's defend it. It's like, no, fuck you.
Well, it's the same thing with Nightmare 2.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
People try to say Nightmare 2 is good. And here's the thing about Nightmare 2. I understand there are people who sort of rally behind it because it's like it's LGBTQ thing.
Right.
And I get that, but it's still not a good movie.
Right.
I mean, it's just not.
Right.
Sorry. A fucking bird explodes in the middle of the living room for no goddamn reason. What the fuck is going on?
And no one blinks.
then he's like, did you put a cherry bomb on
Yeah.
the bird?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's what no one noticed. Smoke coming from the bird. Yeah.
What kind of prank is that anyway? I mean, what kind of sick fuckers like, it'd be a funny prank. We got this family parakeet. I'm going to shove a cherry bomb up its ass.
I also thought the daughter was responsible because she did not have any reaction to her bird being blown
Yeah.
up. Like, if anyone's putting cherry bombs in anything, a little psychopath girl in the corner.
Fucking weird movie, man. Not good.
Yeah, no. Scream 3 not as bad as people make it out.
It's terrible.
Anyway, we're gonna have to do Scream 3 now at some point.
We already
Didn't
done
we?
it. Didn't we
Yeah.
do it?
Didn't we?
Oh, we
We
didn't
did
do it
like
as
a
an episode, but
watch-along.
we did the watch along.
Yeah. Yeah. Which,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
we haven't done a watch along in forever.
Well, no, well,
We
kind
did
of.
the informal
Well, we did a
one
watch
where we just
party,
crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hung out with Jinxie.
Yeah. And well, damn it, what was Nate's name?
Precocious leprechaun or something. What the fuck was it?
Something iguana. I don't
Was it
no, cat
Dynamic?
iguana. Dynamic wombat.
That's
Dynamic
what, yeah.
wombat. Yeah.
How the fuck you remember that?
I don't know. It was cool.
That's why you don't know whether shit's Canadian. You've heard that shit's Canadian, but you push that out of your brain for dynamic wombat.
It's a
Canada's-
good trade for him.
Canada's never come up with anything as cool as dynamic wombat. It's not my fault.
I have a quick segment
Okay.
that I would like to do.
Please
It
tell
just
me it's not a game show.
it's a game show. It's called Oh Canada or No Canada.
Okay.
No, I just want to do a quick little update on in between the Slashies because we had some last week that I have new news about.
Ooh.
And also I'm going to put I'm going to toss Thale into this segment because I want to talk about it also, and it doesn't quite fit in anything else. Greg recommended a Norwegian horror movie to me that he and Mikey ended up fighting about because it has subtitles.
No, Jesus. Did you watch it without subtitles, Mikey?
I didn't watch it at all.
He didn't
No.
watch it at all.
No.
I do want to say, because it was on Tubi, so
Mhm.
it came on without subtitles. It took me half a sentence before I had the closed captioning on. But really weird movie. Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, he was a guest on a recent episode of This Horror Life on underrated horror movies, and that was one of his. He brought that up. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I just watched it for the first time. I don't know if I liked it or not, but I have been thinking about it a lot. So that's fun. And then I just have a couple other I have just a couple updates regarding last week's Slashies. The first and most important is that I watched Woodlands Dark and Days Bewitched, which won the Spirit of Cat Velour Slashie.
Yes.
For being an incredibly nerdy horror movie, and with a runtime of 3 hours and 13 minutes, which I did not know when I sat down to watch it.
Yes, that's why I won. I couldn't think of anything nerdier than a 3+ hour documentary about folk horror.
I didn't realize the plot. You mentioned that, but it didn't quite register. And also, I didn't realize the plus was almost like another quarter of an hour. But no, it was really good. I enjoyed it. They went pretty.
She likes it.
I do. It was good. They went a little bit heavy on clips, which I think that contributed quite a bit to the runtime. Probably about an hour of it was just clips of other films.
Right.
But it was very informative. I got a lot of good recommendations, and they did kind of cover the entire history of folklore. Folk horror, which was cool. So there were some modern recommendations. Obviously, they talked about like The Witch and Midsommar and
Wicker Man. They talked about Wicker Man.
They talked about Wicker Man. My biggest critique of the movie is that they didn't even mention the Wicker Man remake.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
But they also had older stuff. They had like Witchfinder General and Witch Hammer, and I got a lot of good recommendations also for some more obscure stuff. Very interesting watch. If you have 3 hours to sit down and watch a documentary, I would recommend it. The other update that I have, just really quick about the Slashies from last week, is that our winner for indie publication, Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke, has since been nominated for a Bram Stoker Award. It is on the preliminary list, so people agree with us.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice. I mean, it's nice that it was nominated for a less prestigious award than the one that it already won.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident they were nominated and won a Slashie and then go on, you know.
Yeah, it won a Robbie Award already.
I would like the Bloody Disgusting coverage of the Bram Stoker Awards copying our nominee list.
Yeah, that'll happen. John Squires, go watch some fucking Scream movies and listen to our show. I yelled at John Squires.
Do you think we're gonna get credited when they cover our interview?
No, they're gonna ignore it. I guarantee. And watch, this is the one they fucking listen to. Put up. I guarantee they're not gonna post anything about it.
Yeah, I dare, double dog dare John Squires to listen to "Oh Canada" or "No Canada" and not write coverage of that.
He can skip if they ever. I would press charges if they posted about that goddamn show. Like everything else we've done, nothing but my pain and torture. Let's write about it. Hell no.
Yeah,
it'd be a big deal.
I've been trying to figure out how to get on the writing staff for Bloody Disgusting just so I can start anonymously posting stuff about Slasher Radio to irritate Mikey.
They used to do it all the time. Like I argued with them to take stuff down before. And now it's like we don't even exist. I don't understand.
It's because you kept arguing with them.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Sounds like you're difficult to work with, Mikey.
Yeah, look who's talking. I hate this.
I said that one time.
Oh my God. All right. So this week for the Slashies, we're going through movies and games. I'm excited. Games right up my alley. I guess we can get right into that, right?
Yeah.
I guess so. We don't have any news.
I mean, this kind of ran long last week.
All right.
So I figured we didn't, and plus, not really. To be honest.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. We'll start with gaming. First section is Best Game Developer of 2021.
All right.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because there's a lot of kind of with everything we've done, man. Like there's just that it's competitive out there.
Yeah.
So let's see what's going on here with this one. Turtle Rock Studios, first nominee, their feature game Back for Blood. Supermassive Games. They're known for House of Ashes, Little Nightmares 2, Behavior Interactive, Dead by Daylight, Capcom, Resident Evil, Tazier Studios, Little Nightmares 2, and Cold Iron Studios for Alien Fireteam Elite.
All right.
All right.
Personally, I would like to have seen Cold Iron Studios win because I've told everybody how much I enjoyed the Aliens game. That's their first game. Super impressive.
On that note, I actually voted for Cold Iron Studios,
Nice.
even though I didn't get to play much of the Alien game. It didn't really necessarily look like it was for me. I watched a little bit of footage of it, but I was really impressed with that being kind of a breakout title for them. I think they've done like the most impressive work this year.
Absolutely.
I voted for Supermassive Games.
Okay.
Because I like their games. I just love the way that they do their games. The sort of branching logic and everything of the games is so much fun.
That was really close for me because that's my favorite studio out of them, and I just kind of wanted to vote for them. But Cold Iron kind of impressed me this year.
House of Ashes is a really cool game.
I need to play House of Ashes.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't played either, and I've seen gameplay of both, but and yeah, that was a close one. Turtle Rock Studios, another one, Back for Blood. That was a big title. But yeah, just that Alien game is like Back for Blood but better. So in every way. So let's see. The winner is Supermassive Games.
Yes.
All right.
By
I can't be mad
hair.
about that.
By the smallest of hairs. Second up was Resident Evil Capcom. I would have been pissed.
I would have not been happy.
Yeah. So following that, Cat Hour pick, Cold Iron Studios came in third in this one. Rob, there you go.
Yeah, those games are so much fun. All of the games that I've played from them, Until Dawn and Man of Medan and Little Hope and House of Ashes, all of them are so much fun. And not only are they a good time to play, but then the replayability is, you can replay it so many times because the outcome is almost always different. So yeah, big fan of the Supermassive Games, and I'm glad they won.
I'm also, even though they're not what I voted for, I'm also kind of glad they won because it's like they're a personal favorite,
I'm not mad about that. I'm not. It's not who I voted for, but I could see it. I'm not going to throw any shade on that at all.
Yeah. Supermassive Games, congratulations on your Robbie.
It's not a Robbie.
We don't know yet.
We do.
Halfway through the award show, it could still change.
We're still workshopping the name. We don't know yet.
I'm not working on Photoshop again. No.
You're going to have to make my face gold.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Oh, my God. Moving on.
We'd sell a lot more merch if it was the Robbies. I'm just saying.
Right. The best horror DLC of 2021 is what we're giving out a Slashie for next. And this DLC content, first up, Dead by Daylight for Pinhead. Call of Duty Warzone for their Ghostface and Donnie Darko skins. I still don't know where Donnie Darko came from. Dead by Daylight with Resident Evil's Nemesis. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the Saw skin bundles. And Doom Eternal for their Ancient God DLC pack. Guys, do you have any dog in this fight? I know these are multiplayers.
Yeah, I haven't played any of this stuff, but I did vote for Dead by Daylight Pinhead because I watched people play against it, and it was hilarious.
I did get the most personal joy out of hearing people complain about Dead by Daylight Pinhead.
Yeah.
I voted for Doom Eternal.
Thank you, Kat.
Which is the one that I am most familiar with.
Yeah, there's no way I'd vote for Pinhead. They dropped the ball so hard. Don't even get me started.
Dude, that was so funny watching people play against that because he just would fuck them up immediately.
Do you blame him? I mean, yeah.
No, it was hilarious though because people were getting mad.
People were so mad.
I got mad. Don't even get. That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I don't like to see you mad, Mike.
Oh, motherfucker. You're gonna make a fight break out at the Slashies. Is that what you want? All right, we're gonna move on to the results. Let's see who won this one. I really hope it's not. This is the only one I'm just gonna vote against flat out. I don't want it to be. So let's see. The winner is Dead by Daylight's Pinhead.
Oh, wow.
Ow.
By a
People
large
love-
margin.
People love the Pinhead.
I hate every single one of you that voted for this.
Oh, sorry, I voted for it.
Well, yeah, that proves to be true. Second place in this one is the runner-up was Doom Eternal. I'm sure Chris is very happy about that. So, damn, man. Matter with people. Rob, you happy?
I am happy. I'm glad it won because it gave me a lot of entertainment watching people get pissed off.
That was kind of fun. That was as much as I've ever enjoyed Dead by Daylight, is just watching people rage about the Pinhead.
It's the gameplay of it is laughable. Like, who the fuck would think to do that to people?
Yeah. And I love people would find the box and then they're like, I don't know, do I open it? What do I do with the thing?
Yeah, they stand there and he knows
and
you
then
have
Chains
it.
would just grab them.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's the biggest load of shit, man. It's crazy. All right, next up is the best indie horror game of 2021.
All right.
So this is going to be an interesting one too, because this was a lot of good games came out this year.
Yeah.
First up, Little Nightmares 2. Second up, Lamentium. Is that how you say it? I've never heard that game.
Lamentum.
Okay, Lamentum. Inscription. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Next up is Bloodwash. And the last is Mundane. Do you guys have any dog in this race?
I feel very strongly. I would like Inscription to win. Inscription was infuriating while I was playing it. I got so mad about it, but it was a ton of fun. It was very well done. More than anything, I don't want Security Breach to win. I feel bad, like voting just like outright against a game, but if Security Breach wins, I'm gonna be pissed. So
Damn.
That's where I'm at.
I have never heard of any of these games. So no, I don't think I voted in this category.
Little Nightmares 2? No.
No, I have no idea what that is.
All right. I really don't have a dog in this one. I haven't played any of these. I believe I voted for Inscription only because it looked really cool. It was either that or Little Nightmares 2. But the winner for the Slashie for best indie horror game.
And the Robbie goes to
Five Nights at Freddy's.
God damn it. You guys.
People love the Five Nights at Freddy's though.
They do.
But they haven't been good for so long. And I understand they're entertaining to watch footage of, like if you're not playing these games, but it's frustrating.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I haven't, like I said, Five Nights at Freddy's is the only thing on here I have heard of, so I can't complain.
And Bloodwash, man.
Fair enough. Runner-up for this one was Little Nightmares 2. Inscription not far behind. So it was closer than a little wider actually with the third one squeaking in there like that, but it makes sense. Five Nights at Freddy's, big title.
I was really hoping for, just because the Slashies, we put the poll up while Inscription was like at its height of popularity, so I was kind of hoping.
Right.
But then I think Security Breach came out while we still had the poll up, didn't it?
Possibly. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, moving on to best horror game of 2021. First nominee is Back for Blood. Next is House of Ashes, Alien Fireteam Elite, Returnal, Resident Evil Village, and Little Nightmares 2. My vote would be for Aliens Fireteam Elite.
My vote went to House of Ashes.
My vote also went to House of Ashes. It's the only one that I'm really looking forward to playing. I'm curious about Returnal, but I have a feeling it's going to make me mad. So.
Okay. Fair enough. I just hope, I'm like with Chucky. We went through last week and Chucky cleaned up at the Slashy. So I'm kind of a little more not wanting just a big name to win. So I'm really only voting against Resident Evil.
Yeah, I would be happy if Resident Evil doesn't win.
Yeah. All right, so the Slashie goes to Resident Evil Village.
God damn it.
Oh, bitch.
You guys.
The runner-up was House of Ashes.
People love Resident Evil, though, and I'm not surprised. My guess is a lot more people probably played Resident Evil than played some of those other games. And
Yeah.
there was a lot of buzz about Village when it came out too. So I'm not totally surprised. I myself didn't play it.
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
Probably never would. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
What do we say every week, guys? Support indie horror. That is not Resident Evil. You guys have failed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not thrilled. But like Rob said, though, like this was the most positive noise I've heard about Resident Evil in, a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So, just not my style of game. I feel that Resident Evil needs to move ahead with the times a little bit in certain areas, personally.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're selling, so who are we to say?
And now they've got a Robbie, and they can put that right on the box.
It's a Slashie.
Robbie Award winner 2021, and move more copies.
I still contractually have to speak to him, don't I, Kat?
For the end of the episode, at least.
Well, let's hurry up and move towards that. The last gaming award we have to give out is for the most anticipated game of 2022. First nominee is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Evil Dead the Game, Alan Wake 2, The Outlast Trials, Dying Light 2, A Quiet Place. I mean, there's no secret I want Texas Chainsaw right.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I voted for Evil Dead the Game.
Okay.
I think that one has the most potential for me.
I voted for A Quiet Place just because I'm kind of excited to see. I feel like it might just be The Last of Us, honestly.
Yeah, could be.
But I'm cautiously optimistic. I've thought about voting for Evil Dead because I am kind of excited to see it. They've mentioned that there's going to be a campaign mode, which I feel I'm worried it'll be like an afterthought, which is why I ended up not voting for it. But I'm more excited about Evil Dead the Game than I was.
Yeah, the campaign mode's what sold me on Evil Dead the Game, and I hope it's done well and it's not an afterthought, but we will see.
Okay. The winner for the most anticipated game of this upcoming year in 2022 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm so fucking happy about that. Oh, man. Evil Dead the Game, runner-up, though. This news did kind of recently come out also with Texas Chainsaw, so it's fresh,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it's gone. I mean, people loved Friday the 13th. They did a great job with that game. I would be extremely excited if Texas Chainsaw Massacre was going to have a single-player mode. But without that, I'm just less interested.
Hey, so much fun. I don't understand either one. But yeah, no, Friday the 13th, phenomenal game. Still love it. Still my favorite game, and I mean, these guys just know what they're doing. So, biases removed. I could see it.
Yeah, it'll be a really good game, I'm sure. And who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up. I got the PlayStation 5 now. Maybe I'll pick it up and kill people in 4K.
Too bad you didn't do that with Xbox, but okay.
Oh, no. Why would I do it? Why?
Xbox and Microsoft made a pretty big acquisition in game.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah. Got your buddy's PlayStation by the balls right now, don't they?
I don't care. I don't play those stupid games.
I don't either.
Hey. Hey.
Call of Duty? Come on.
No, not interested.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. You had a war with Call of Duty, didn't you?
I liked Call of Duty for a while.
They know what they did.
They know what they did.
Yeah. Anyway, very good game. All these games, honestly, like A Quiet Place, I am actually looking forward to. All these games are great. So I can't wait. It's a bright year for horror gaming. Like, look at the list that we have coming, and just forget about indie stuff. That's going to be great, I'm sure. And you got these titles, right? It's just awesome.
Yeah, a lot of good games. Should be a good year.
Okay,
we'll see how many of them I play. You know, the problem is it's getting harder and harder for me to play to find games that I want to play because there's so many multi-person player, online games. I'm not interested in that. And then a lot of games are first person now, and I'm out immediately when I see it's first person. I'm done.
I'll give it this, Rob, because like I said, I've started playing a little bit of Jesus, I forget the name of the game right now. I can't believe it. Anyway, Overwatch, and that's first person, and right away I have that reaction, but they're not as bad as they used to be.
I just don't like them. I don't like it.
Fair enough.
I can't tell what the hell I'm looking at. I don't know what's going on. I get all turned around.
Fair enough. All right. So we're done with that. Gaming is done in the books.
All right.
And we just have movies coming up.
Well, not just movies.
Shit.
We have some special Slashy awards to give out. Are you guys ready for this?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Here we go.
The main reason people watch the Slashies.
Didn't I said Billy the Ass Eater was supposed to get you. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I gave him the night off, so it worked out.
He's probably out eating ass.
Yeah. All right, up first, the best slasher radio bit of 2021.
Oh, my fucking Lord.
And the Slashy goes to You're Next, never winning the Patreon vote. Congratulations to the Patreons for really sticking with this bit and not screwing it up.
Thanks? Question mark. I'm glad the bit isn't ruined, but I do kind of just want to watch You're Next.
Yeah, that has really been the key to this. The Patreons have really pulled through. So congratulations to them on that. The next award is what we are calling the Emma Roberts Award.
Oh, Lord.
And this goes to the woman with the hottest crazy eyes.
Is this the lady from I Know What You Did Last Summer?
There were a few contenders this year, but no one was hotter with her crazy eyes than Madison Eisman, the star of I Know What You Did Last Summer. I cannot, I have, my understanding is that show has been canceled. It will not be back for a second season. I cannot wait to see what she comes up with next because, and I hope she's crazy in it, whatever it is.
I will say that if Crazy Eyes alone can get you to watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, she deserved the award.
Yeah. Well, I sent pictures of the eyes. I mean, you guys saw them, right?
Did you?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
In Twitter, I sent pictures of her. Woo,
okay.
She's working those eyes. And young Madison, if I can give you any advice, never lose the crazy. All right. Okay.
The
next award.
The show one day, and she's gonna have a restraining order against you.
This is a very special award, guys. And this was actually voted on by a secret panel of judges. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So I didn't have any sway over this. This was a secret panel of judges. This is the award for best host on Slasher Radio.
Oh, fuck me. Wow.
And the Slashy goes to. Hey, it's me. What do you know? Rob, it says it right here. I won. I'd like to thank the secret panel of judges who voted for me. I appreciate that. And you know what, Mikey, Kat, I'd like to thank you guys for all your support over the years as well.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Who are these judges, Rob?
It's a secret panel. If I told you, it wouldn't be secret, Mikey.
But I don't think it should be secret, though.
Oh, it's secret. It's secret. It has to be to protect the innocent.
You sure this wasn't just you coming up with it?
No, that would be ridiculous.
No, it was him in different hats coming up with this. Come on.
Who would give themselves an award? Come on, that's crazy.
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
I feel like
Up
Roger
next.
was on it.
Up next, the same secret panel of judges
Oh, fuck.
voted on this, and I didn't want to give out this award. I don't like the spirit of this award, but they were insistent. The next award is the worst host on Slasher Radio.
Okay.
All right. So let's see what the secret panel of judges had to say. Who really needs to step up their game in 2022? And Oh my God. It's a Slashies first, guys. It's a tie. It's a tie between Kat and Mikey. Congratulations, guys. You've won Slashies.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you have any words for do you want to make a speech?
Yeah, I would like to thank the secret panel of judges for giving me this award. And then I would like to condemn the secret panel of judges for not fully giving me this award. I'm going to try harder to be worse next year. Fuck all of you.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I like that.
We're going to have a lot of Saw movies in 2022.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And up next is a very, very special award. This is an award that I've named the Mikey Bones Memorial Award.
What the fuck could this be?
Oh, no.
This award goes to the foreign film that would be nearly impossible to understand if you watched without subtitles. And there were a few foreign films that I saw this year, but I dare say, Mikey, even you would not understand Titane if you watched it without subtitles. I myself barely understood Titane with subtitles. It is a bonkers ass French film, and it is now the winner of the Mikey Bones Memorial Award here at the Slashies.
This isn't right.
What?
I did it only a couple times now. All right.
Yeah. I mean, it does kind of promote.
A couple times, though, is the thing.
It does kind of promote you in a negative light. Also, I believe by naming it the Mikey Bones Memorial Award, I've sort of implied that you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
But, it's already been named. What are you going to do?
This is unbelievable. Billy, you're fired. Like, I told Billy the ass eater to not let you up here because I knew this is what it would be. And here we are.
And finally, maybe the most prestigious of all of the Slashies is the Lord Humphrey Lifetime Achievement Award. And this award, I have said it's akin to being inducted into the Slasher Radio Hall of Fame.
I didn't know we had a Hall of Fame.
The nominees were selected or nominated by the members of our Patreon, which you can be one, Slasher Radio. No, God damn it, I do that every time. Patreon.com/Slasher Radio.
Our best host, everybody.
Where you can sign up there. No. It's a secret panel of judges. It's different. A whole panel of them, though. There's at least 13 of them. Trust me.
At least 13.
Yeah, at least 13.
They're the fucking Oompa Loompas.
So what we do is with this, the Patreons nominate people, and then because it's named the Lord Humphrey Lifetime Achievement Award, I then select the winner.
Of course.
Our Patreons went with an interesting route this year. Let's say with the nominees. I don't know if I like it or not, but it is what it is. The winner of this year's Lord Humphrey Lifetime Achievement Award at the Slashies is none other than Al Bundy.
Yes.
Now you might think to yourself, Al Bundy hasn't really achieved much in his life. He's in a loveless marriage.
That was actually not my first thought about Al Bundy.
And he has a minimum wage job at a woman's shoe store. He doesn't seem to be very happy. But I think you flip that around a little bit, right? You sort of flip the script on that a little bit, and you say to yourself, Al Bundy has made the most of his circumstances, right? I mean, yes. He does have an attractive wife. He's got a beautiful daughter in Kelly, and of course a son and Bud that he's trying to raise the right way. But more than that, Al Bundy is a man who loves nudie magazines and beer and bowling. You have to tip your cap to a man who has a lifetime subscription to the magazine Biggins. I think that is something that we should all strive to be is an Al Bundy. And let's never forget the time that he scored 4 touchdowns in a single game in the 1966 City Championship game as the running back for the Polk High School Panthers, as they defeated the Andrew Johnson High School football team. And that included the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds against Spare Tire Dixon. Al Bundy, you, my friend, have achieved plenty in your life, and you are the winner of the Lord Humphrey Lifetime Achievement Award here at the Slashies. Congratulations, sir.
What are we doing on this show?
I don't know.
I love Al
know.
Bundy. I'm not even mad at any of it.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, Kat, here's the thing. I said, hey, we'll let the Patreons pick a Lifetime Achievement Award winner or nominate them, and I'll pick one, right? And I thought it would be things like, maybe people who weren't going to win Slashies this year, like John Carpenter wasn't nominated for anything, but man, deserves an award, right? That'd be great. Stephen King, he was nominated for an award, but hey, he deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. Maybe they'll nominate him, and I'll try and figure out who it is. Instead, the nominees I got were Al Bundy, Tony D'Angelo, and Stevie.
I got a small.
I forgot to tell Stevie he was nominated for such a prestigious award.
Yeah. And you know what? He came in second. I'll tell you that right now. Stevie, I do kind of feel like maybe I shortchanged Stevie when I take a look at the Italian American of the Year award.
Oh, Lord.
Which I gave to Tony D'Angelo. But don't worry, Stevie. There's always next year, buddy. Keep your head up and keep wearing that Scarface t-shirt, buddy.
Yeah. How do you not pick a guy, help him make fucking chicken parmesan?
I don't know.
With red sauce, macaroni in front of him, with a lasagna in the oven, and a Scarface shirt on. How do you not pick him?
I don't know. I mean, because, all right, for the Lifetime Achievement Award, I mean, it's Al Bundy.
Yeah, no,
you're not going to beat Al Bundy.
Right,
I mean, Biggins, come on. We didn't even mention his group, No Ma'am.
Oh, God.
Right? He started a political activist group as well.
Yeah.
So that's tough for, not only Stevie, but anybody to compete. Hell, he may have beaten John Carpenter and Stephen King had they been nominated. I don't know.
You might have.
Yeah. So there's that. But I just think that, that was tough. The other thing, though, with the Italian American of the Year award, I think the thing with that was I think there was a weird thing at play there with Stevie and the guy in Brooklyn that you sent me the picture of. I think they sort of split that vote a little bit, and Tony D'Angelo was able to run up and snag it.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
Excuse me, but the guinea with the Scarface shirt screaming, "Get the fuck out of here!" I mean, So,
yeah, that's pretty goddamn good. But I mean, come on. I mean, that guy walking down the street dressed in an Italian flag.
Also pretty good.
Yeah. And so I think that's really what happened there. But don't worry, Stevie. He's still, there's always next year, buddy.
Stevie fucking juice. All right.
Trust me, that Italian American of the Year award's not going anywhere.
Oh, lucky me. That's great to know. Racist bastard. Can we get on with the movies now?
I guess.
Yeah.
Done?
I guess if you want to treat this like a movie podcast, we can.
Right. Yeah. Let's talk about Al Bundy and my uncle. Jeez.
Yeah. Congratulations to Al Bundy on the win. And to Nesto, I believe, who nominated Al Bundy.
Yeah. Nesto. Yeah. Good job on that one.
Yeah.
Al Bundy.
Way to take it serious, buddy.
All right. Okay, we gotta move on. That's funny. First award to give out for the movie section is Best Horror Director of 2021.
All right.
Okay. This is another one where there's a lot. This can go anywhere at this point. First up,
the open TV show.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
He was just trying to give Chucky a few more awards. It barely won anything.
Yeah, I know. Poor Chucky. First up is David Gordon Green for Halloween Kills. Nia DaCosta for Candyman. Kevin Lewis, Willy's Wonderland. Edgar Wright, Last Night in Soho. Damn it. Kat, you're going to have to help. Leah, what's that last name?
Janiak?
Janiak. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Leah Janiak for Fear Street. John Krasinski, A Quiet Place 2. David Bruckner, A Night House. Zack Snyder, Army of the Dead.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this. If Nia DaCosta doesn't win, I'm going to be mad at our listeners.
I agree. That's
I'm gonna be really mad.
Yeah, Nia DaCosta is the clear choice here. She should absolutely win this award.
There are some really good options on here. I still have not gotten the chance to see Last Night in Soho. I can imagine Edgar Wright being close, but Nia DaCosta just absolutely 100%. should win.
There were so many great things that she did in Candyman.
The
that
directing
I have no idea how she would not win this award.
was
I mean,
impeccable.
I loved Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho. I thought it was great, and he did a great job. But the choices that she made and some of the things that she did in Candyman, first of all, there were things that I don't remember ever seeing before, like the puppetry stuff that she like the shadow puppet stuff.
Yeah.
It was just incredible. And she just did so many amazing things and made so many, like every choice she made was right. I don't know how she does not win this award.
Okay.
I mean, other than the fact that it's our audience voting.
Let's see who gets the Slashie. The winner for Best Horror Director of 2021. Nia DaCosta, Candyman.
Yeah.
All right. You guys can keep listening. You guys have won the right to keep listening to the show. I'm not going to excommunicate anyone today. Good job.
Yeah. And it was a pretty big margin. Runner-up for this one, David Gordon Green, Halloween Kills. That's what I was worried about, people just seeing Halloween and Michael Myers and clicking.
Yeah.
You
I was a
know?
little bit worried.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Nia DaCosta 100% deserves this award. I said
Nice.
at the time that I saw Candyman that she should just direct every movie.
I would be okay with that. I would.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Next up is I don't know why I always like this category. Best special effects of 2021. This is what are we laughing? Oh fuck me. I forgot about that. All right. This better not go with her.
I'm sorry. I'm just so happy
I
because you're
know
gonna
you
have to
are.
read it as a nomination, like even when it loses.
First up, Candyman. Next, Godzilla versus King Kong. Halloween Kills. Army of the Dead. The Fear Street series. Willy's Wonderland. And Sharks of the Corn.
You need to say the full title. It's actually Stephen Kang's Sharks of the Corn.
Sharks of the Corn. I'm gonna just act like it's not easy.
Well, I voted for Sharks of the Corn.
Who did I?
Motherfucker. I knew Kat would do it. Why would you do it too? That's two.
Because I loved the effects in that movie. They were
The effects
that
were
was
the best part.
Yeah, it really was the part that really drove it home.
Guys, hang on a second. You realize the word is the best special effects. I have it highlighted here. It's the best special effects. Sharks of the Corn was horrible.
Dude, they looked good. It was funny. I mean, a shark jumped out of the corn and attacked a helicopter, and it looked great.
No, I'm going to just pretend it's not there. You guys aren't doing this to me. Now, this is ridiculous. Can we see the winner? One of these are too high. The best special effects of 2021 is Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Oh man,
You two were the only ones to vote for Sharks of the fucking Corn. I want you to know. Our listeners are the best.
They really let us down here.
Yeah.
I mean, really? Come on.
I was
guys.
kind of hoping that.
Yeah. I thought they would. I mean, they fucking gave the Lifetime Achievement Award to Al Bundy. I thought for sure they would vote for Sharks of the Corn.
You gave the Lifetime Achievement Award to Al Bundy.
Yeah, because my two other choices were Tony D'Angelo, who already got an award, and your uncle.
I got a small.
That makes me so happy.
I will say this. If Sharks of the Corn was not a nominee, I probably would have voted for Godzilla versus Kong. That movie did look really good.
Incredible. Yeah.
I might have voted for Candyman.
Good effects in Candyman as well. I think Godzilla versus Kong, though, is one of those movies that's so effects heavy.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, like I saw that in IMAX, and it was just incredible.
Canadians?
Yeah. I went to the Canadian company IMAX, and I saw it, and it was great. That is a tease, folks, for Oh Canada or No Canada.
I gave him another outlet to do it. That's why I have no one to blame but me. Yeah, you're right.
But there was a lot of good work. Like there were some good effects in Halloween Kills.
Yep.
And Fear Street. I don't remember the effect. I don't remember great effects in Willy's Wonderland, but I could be wrong about that. Nothing really grabbed me. and Army of the Dead, a lot of the CGI didn't look quite right to me. So
my vote was for Halloween Kills because they. But you're right. That's the thing. Godzilla vs. King Kong. It's in your face almost the entire movie.
Yeah.
All these other ones, it comes and goes.
I understand the irony of what I'm about to say, considering that I voted for Sharks of the Corn. But I'm more likely to go for practical effects, I think, than CGI when I think effects, which is one of the reasons. Like, I'm kind of surprised King Kong, or Godzilla versus Kong. Sorry, I'm kind of surprised it won, just because I understand, it was the most effects heavy, but my mind always goes to practical effects and or Sharks of the Corn.
Well, and that does happen a lot. I mean, with any award show, you see that a lot of times best effects ends up being most effects.
The only time I ever really wanted a movie like that to win, I remember I was so mad that Pacific Rim didn't win best effects. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. But, yeah, you see that a lot. So I'm not surprised it won, and honestly, I think it's a worthy winner.
Yeah, it looked phenomenal. No, I'm with Kat. I'm more practical, but I mean, if you're gonna pull it off like that, we have no choice but to give it to you.
But do we know it was CGI? Maybe they did find a real giant lizard and monkey.
Fair.
Yeah, we don't know.
Never know what's floating around Canada. Next award we're giving out, next Slashie, is for Best Movie Kill of 2021. This is rough because there were so many.
You're gonna be mad at me again.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about one of the ones not here either. Halloween Kills, the light bulb. I don't think we need much explanation for that. That was crazy. It was featured in the trailer. Yeah. Spiral, which I have not seen yet, so I'm gonna need a little help here. The subway scene.
Don't.
It was a cool. This was the only scene in the movie that I liked, and it's at the beginning, so I actually kind of thought, oh, this might be cool.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't cool.
I will say it was probably the coolest scene in the movie. The bar being very low for that. It didn't make a ton of sense.
No, but I mean, whatever. You're talking about a movie that made no sense, really. So.
Yeah.
he just went right for it, didn't he?
He's right. It's a police procedural with no goddamn mystery where the killer just confesses to it. He's just like, hey, do you need some help? Do you want a clue? I'll deliver one nicely to the police station in a box with a bow. And this isn't an exaggeration. This is what happens.
This is exactly what happens the entire movie. There is none of the police work that they do means a damn thing. This guy could have gone on killing people forever if he didn't send them clues.
But so it is weird to complain about the opening scene not making sense when the rest of the movie also doesn't make sense. But I will say, I was like, I hope it gets more clear, and it sure just didn't.
I feel like a small part of Rob was whenever he talks shit about Spiral, like he takes a step back, puts his hands on his hips, smiles, and looks at Kat. Yeah. Like, go ahead and argue with me about the song. Oh shit. All right. So next nominee is The Fear Street. 1994 specifically, the bread slicer kill, Candyman, the critic, and Slacks. The chick got strangled.
That Peyton Jules.
Yeah.
She was a YouTube sensation who was strangled. It was a great kill.
Okay.
It's also what I voted for.
You guys are gonna fuck around.
Well, all right. Let me say this.
It was the most unique. That was something I had never seen before. I will probably never see again.
You sound like Rob.
She's right about that. But I voted for Fear Street 1994 and the bread slicer because I thought it was fucking awesome. And I did not expect it to happen. It happens at a moment where you sort of think that the person's going to get saved, and then they do not. I liked the light bulb kill and Halloween Kills a lot. And the critic in Candyman, I think I liked the scene and the way it was done. I don't know that the kill itself was great. But I loved the way it was shot and the way it was set up so much. It was done in an extremely unique way. But my vote went to Fear Street for the bread slicer.
Fair enough. I went with Halloween Kills. That light bulb thing, it was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
The winner, though, for the best kill from a film in 2021 is Fear Street, the bread slicer. Wow. Yeah. Okay. People paid attention to that one.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really well done.
Agreed.
It was my vote, so I'm not surprised it won. Fear Street was a big thing this year, and a lot of people saw it, and I think, especially with 1994, I think people were a little surprised. At least I know I was when I watched it. I was a little surprised at exactly how gory it was. Like, I wasn't really expecting that. I know that they really touted it as the rated R, R.L. Stine movies or whatever, but I still wasn't expecting it quite to be at the level that it was. And Fear Street 94 was the first one, and it really set the tone for the rest of the movies, I think. And the bread slicer to me was the sort of the best kill in the movie, and the least expected and the most gory.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that it won. Light bulb kill and Halloween Kills was cool though.
Yeah. They're all great picks. I mean, I didn't see the one from Spiral, but other than Slacks as well.
I'm a little surprised that didn't get more love.
It got Cat. That was it. One vote.
Yeah. That's a good movie though. Spiral. No, Slacks.
No.
No. Apparently neither one of them are any good.
Yeah, Slacks was awesome. We know that. Slacks won a Slashie for Hamara India.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Those don't count.
Those are official Slashie awards.
Hey, Billy. Next up is Best Actress of 2021. And we're going to start off with Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween Kills. Megan Fox, Till Death. Amanda Seyfried, I think. Seyfried. Okay. Yeah, Seyfried. Things Heard and Seen. Barbara Crampton, Jacob's wife. Anya Taylor-Joy, Last Night in Soho. Rebecca Hall, Godzilla vs. King Kong. What was the other one you said she was in too?
Yeah, The Night House is what I wanted her to be nominated for, but Kat deleted that information and Mikey put it in for Godzilla vs. Kong. So
look how he just tells things.
How it happened? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's very matter of fact.
My goodness.
Kat's got her secret hidden box in the spreadsheet that nobody can find. And she's like, it's there.
Oh my God.
She was in Godzilla vs. King Kong as well.
Yeah, she was, but nobody gives a shit about that one. The Night House is where she was fantastic. Let's go. We'll continue. It's what's done is done, I'm Zen. I lift people up. All that.
Oh, yeah. Thomas and Mackenzie, Last Night in Soho, and Emily Blunt, A Quiet Place 2.
Okay. Well, I would have voted for Rebecca Hall.
But
had she been nominated for The Night House. However, she was not, so I voted for Anya Taylor-Joy in Last Night in Soho because she was fantastic. Thomas and Mackenzie was very good in that movie too. But I voted for her. I could see Amanda Seyfried winning for Things Heard and Seen. She was very good in that.
She was the best part of that movie.
Yeah. She gave an excellent performance. I did not see Till Death, so I don't know about that.
We should maybe cover Till Death because it was a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. And I do think Megan Fox did a really good job.
Emily Blunt, I thought was just fine. And Jamie Lee Curtis did virtually nothing in Halloween Kills, so I would not have voted for her.
I also voted for Anya Taylor-Joy. I had a really tough time with this one because Megan Fox, I think, did an excellent job in Till Death, especially given because there's a long part of the movie where she kind of has to carry the entire thing by herself. And I always appreciate performances like that. Unfortunately, I didn't feel like they did quite enough character stuff. I really wanted to vote for Jamie Lee Curtis because when she was there, she was doing such an exceptional job, but she wasn't in Halloween Kills a ton. I haven't seen Last Night in Soho, and it absolutely has been killing me, especially during the Slashies. But I know Anya Taylor-Joy is such a talented actress, and it looks, even from the trailer, it looks like she just did an incredible job in that movie. So I took a leap of faith. I voted for her.
Yeah, she's incredible in it. So is Thomasin McKenzie, like I said. And you guys, I don't think have seen The Night House, but Rebecca Hall is tremendous in that movie. Barbara Crampton was fine in Jacob's Wife. I didn't think she was bad in any way. I just don't think she was spectacular. I don't think that movie was very good, to be honest.
I think I think the movie kind of brought her down because I had high hopes for it, and it didn't meet my expectations. She was my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah.
I do think she had
my favorite part of the movie was CM Punk, but
of course it was. All right. See what the Slashie is going to. Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween Kills.
I mean, I understand because when she was there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Also, as horror fans, we all love Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
It's hard not to vote for Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, especially when she's playing Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
So I get why people would vote for her. I would have, and I did indeed vote for Anya Taylor-Joy. But I'm not surprised that she won.
I'm not even mad.
Jamie Lee Curtis, she probably deserves all the Slashies for acting because she's so incredible. Just maybe not this one. This is the one time, maybe not. But she didn't give a bad performance. She just wasn't her movie. It wasn't Laurie Strode's story. We talked about that before. It was more about Haddonfield. I would struggle to even name a lead actor in that movie, to be honest with you. Maybe the granddaughter, but even that, her role is, I think, less than in Halloween 2018. So
yeah, it was a tough one. Anya Taylor-Joy, the runner-up. That Jamie Lee Curtis, that Let It Burn scene, she fucking nailed it. But like you said, it just wasn't enough of it.
She spent a lot of time in the hospital talking to Hawkins.
Yeah,
in their hospital room, and I thought those scenes were great. I mean, I really liked what they did there, but it just wasn't really integral to the whole "let's evil dies tonight."
Yeah. Let's move on to the best actor of 2021. I have two favorites here, and we'll get into it. Yahya Abdul-Mateen, Candyman. Eric Thompson, Coming Home in the Dark. Nicolas Cage, Willy's Wonderland and Pig. Tom Nowick? That's a hell of a name. Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin, Rob's favorite movie.
Yeah, good one.
Vincent Linden, Titane. James Jude Courtney, Halloween Kills. Dave Bautista, Army of the Dead. And John Krasinski, Twilight Police 2. Candyman, obviously. That's what my vote went with. But, dude, not for nothing. James Jude Courtney, I mean, it's a way different role, and it's hard to name it the best, but I think he should get a little love for how he played Michael Myers.
Well, he makes a great Michael.
Absolutely.
He really does. In this category, I voted obviously for Yahya for Candyman.
Right.
But I think Vincent Linden in Titane does an excellent job. I don't expect him to win. I don't think that movie was seen enough, but his performance was fantastic. And the guy from Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin, was actually good. He was really the good thing in the movie.
I voted for Nick Cage. And the thing about it is the Candyman performance was exceptional. It was just so good. But I think it's great because Pig was like a very serious piece. But Nick Cage won for me for Willy's Wonderland because his performance as the janitor and his decision, like knowing that it was his decision not to speak at all in the movie, it subverted my expectations for what it was going to be going in. And it was what made me enjoy the movie. Like, I think about him in that a lot. And for that, I did end up voting for Nick Cage. But
I think that's sort of it was an interesting choice and a great performance. It's always interesting when that's the case. I think of the greatest horror movie ever made, The Shape of Water, and Sally Hawkins not being able, her character being a mute and not being able to speak, and the performance that she gave in that film. And I still get mad that she didn't win an Oscar that year, because you're talking about a woman who literally cannot speak, and there's not a frame of that movie where you don't know exactly what she's feeling.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously good. And Nicolas Cage, obviously Willy's Wonderland is not the same type of movie as The Shape of Water. But for the movie that it is, he delivers an excellent performance, and doesn't say a word the entire time. He did a great job.
I talked about Willy's Wonderland because it was what kind of made the decision for me. He was also really good in Pig. I'm still not sure Pig is a horror movie, but he gave a great performance in it.
Yeah, I did not see Pig.
I don't know what the fuck that movie is.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I will also say Eric Thompson is very good in Coming Home in the Dark. I don't remember if I mentioned him or not, but he does he gives a very good performance in that. Enough people didn't see that movie though.
And also, I feel obligated to mention John Krasinski is great in everything that he's in, but just the role that he had in A Quiet Place 2 was very lackluster in comparison to what he did in A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes for John Krasinski winning this round.
Yeah, he was good in the limited role that he had in that movie.
Yeah.
And Dave Bautista for Army of the Dead. I mean, whatever. Like I have no problem with Bautista as an actor. He's done some. I think he's done some funny stuff. When he's in comedies, it really works. Like that thing he did with Kamal on Johnny was real. I thought it was a really funny movie. But Army of the Dead is that whole movie is just whatever.
He's not winning any slashies, is what you're saying.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah, sure.
What the listeners voted for.
All right, let's find out. The winner, Best Actor for 2021 is Yaya, Candyman. Okay.
I'm not mad about it.
Nicolas Cage runner-up, though.
Yeah, I mean, that movie is the movie's so good, and he is just amazing in it. He does a great job in the film. Again, he's who I voted for. I'm not going to complain about him winning at all.
No.
Yeah.
And your boy Vincent Linden and Titan was on the board as well.
Yeah, he got a vote. I'm proud of whoever that was because it really is a great performance.
You sure you didn't vote twice?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. No, had I voted enough times, Sharks of the Corn would have won.
Yeah. This is how this episode has confirmed that Rob and I each only voted one time because otherwise Sharks of the Corn would have won Best.
We took this very seriously. We were very honest. Like I said, even when it came to awards regarding the show, I had a secret panel of judges vote.
Yeah. Robger. Next up is Best Indie Horror Movie of 2021. PG Psycho Gorman is EyeRChris pick for one of our Patreon episodes. Might have been the first one. I don't remember.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah. Next up is Pig. Till Death. Coming Home in the Dark. Sharks of the Corn.
Stephen Kang's Sharks of the Corn.
Sharks of the Corn. Spree and Censor.
Okay. I don't remember. I probably voted. I may have voted for Sharks of the Corn.
Son of a bitch.
It was either that or Coming Home in the Dark. I didn't like PG Psycho Gorman as much as everyone else seems to. I did like Coming Home in the Dark a lot. I did like Sharks of the Corn a lot. And I didn't see any of the others. I heard great things about Censor, but I didn't see it.
Genuinely don't remember what I voted for. There are going to be 2 votes for Sharks of the Corn, and we're going to know exactly what I voted for. But I don't remember. I remember having kind of a tough time because it's like, I think Pig is an excellent movie. Again, not sure that it's a horror film. Till Death really surprised me because I kind of expected to hate it. And it, that's not how I felt. PG Psycho Gorman, I had a lot of fun with. I had a lot of different fighting opinions for this category, so I'm kind of interested to see what I voted for also. I don't remember where it went.
I'm not interested because I have a feeling what you did. The winner.
What did you vote for? Wait, Mikey.
I voted for PG Psycho Gorman.
Okay.
I haven't seen all the movies on here, but I wasn't a huge fan of PG Psycho Gorman, but it was very well done. Effects are crazy. They did a lot with a little bit, and it was seen, which word of mouth and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the most about Psycho Gorman on this list.
Really, I heard the most about Stephen King's Sharks of the Corn.
Well, that might be true because of fucking Twitter, but the winner of the Slashy is PG Psycho Gorman.
Yeah. I'm not really surprised by that. I think that was probably the most seen movie. Honestly.
Why does Sharks of the Corn have 3 votes?
It has 3 votes.
Well, 2 are me and Kat.
Yeah, I'm aware. That 3rd one, I'm gonna need you to come forward.
Where were you for special effects? Why did you not help us out?
Effects? Yeah, come on.
No, come on. Whoever did this, come clean. Let us know. Email, voicemail, Twitter. We have many outlets. Come clean.
If you tell us who you are, I'll nominate you next year for Lifetime Achievement Award at the Slashies.
Son of a bitches. See, this is what. See, you never know. This is getting 1 vote is too close for me. 1 extra vote. I don't like it.
Yeah, but I'm a little disappointed that they did not. The listeners didn't come through again for Sharks
That means
of the Corn.
it tied for 2nd, you guys.
It did. Yes, it did.
You guys are gonna fuck around one year. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, you're gonna fuck around. It's not gonna. You took Old off, but Sharks of the Corn got to stay, huh? Okay. Yeah, but I mean,
to be fair, Sharks of the Corn is a better movie than Old.
It is.
That's scary. You're just saying that because the titty out girl.
That's not her name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But PG Psycho Gorman, very deserving. Not mad about it. Yeah. Yeah. Could have been worse.
I'm not surprised it won. I'll say that. But
and I don't mind that it did. I liked it.
All right, we got 2 more to go.
Okay.
And one of them is Best Horror Movie of 2021. This is the big one.
Yep.
We got a lot of nominees here.
What the hell?
Right.
Oh my
this
God.
list is as long as it is, not because of me. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Yeah, we might need to trim some of these lists down next year.
Don't worry, some of them ain't getting no votes. First up, Halloween Kills. Following that is Candyman, Willy's Wonderland, Last Night in Soho, The Night House, Lamb.
Oh, here we remember The Night House.
Yeah. The Fear Street series, A Quiet Place 2, Army of the Dead, Paranormal Activity, Next to Kin, and Bingo
And what's the
Hell.
last one? Yeah, there we go.
Bingo Hell.
Bingo Hell.
Did you guys vote for that?
I did not vote for Bingo Hell.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to fuck
I
around
took-
with this one.
I took this one very seriously. I voted for Candyman. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Last Night in Soho might very well end up being my favorite movie from 2021, but I have not seen it yet. And I feel like Candyman is like one of the best horror movies I've seen for a long time. So I didn't take that chance. I voted for something I'd seen and know I feel very passionately about.
Yeah. I voted for Last Night in Soho. It is to me the best movie of 2021 overall, not just horror movie. Absolutely loved it. So that's what I voted for. I also liked Lamb quite a bit. Not 100% certain that it's a horror movie, but it's something to see, and more people should check that out. And obviously loved Candyman. Really liked The Night House. And Bingo Hell was amazing.
Bingo Hell has to be terrible.
You haven't seen it, you don't know, Mikey.
Yeah,
you can't just know these things. You have to sit down and watch the movie with a critical eye and analyze it.
You like rubber.
It's amazing.
I just like throw that out there every now and then to remind people what I deal with. I'm pretty sure I voted for Candyman. If not, it was Halloween Kills, but I'm pretty sure I voted for Candyman. I don't really remember.
Can I confess something real fast? I voted for Bingo Hell. No. I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if Halloween Kills wins. And it's not that it wasn't a good movie. It's not that it wasn't fun. I actually defended Halloween Kills pretty passionately during the franchise rankings, but it critically was not as good as Candyman. It just wasn't.
The thing about Halloween Kills is a fun movie. It has way too many problems for me to consider it the best movie of any year.
And I'm really afraid that it is going to win because it is Halloween Kills.
Sure.
You know, like it's a huge title. That's my biggest fear right now.
And it's a mainstream title where it's like people don't give a shit about, you know, actual it being a horror movie and a good movie. They just, you know, Michael Myers don't want to see it.
And it got like promoted the entire time that we were waiting for it. Like Candyman fell off the map in between.
Yeah, they did take a break with the promotion of Candyman when it was delayed, but
so I'm a little bit worried, but
meanwhile, Halloween was like 10 months to go. Here's a picture of Michael Myers.
Yeah, holding a knife.
Stay excited.
Something you've never seen before.
All right, we ready for the winner of this? So this is big.
Yeah, this is a big one.
This is a big one.
The winner is a fucking dead tie. Wow.
Son of a bitch.
How the fuck would this happen ever? Wow. Okay.
We don't have a contingency plan for a tie, do we?
No,
do we vote? Do we announce a tie? Like what?
Do we flip a coin? Like
we've already voted. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's like,
all right.
Fuck.
So do we have to have a runoff?
Maybe we'll reconvene next week.
We may have to announce the winner of this one next week. We may have to throw up a poll. I don't know if you want to do it on the website or on Twitter or whatever, and just have those two movies. You have to choose between those two.
Yeah.
Do we want to actually announce the two? Because not everyone can see the screen.
Oh.
We didn't do that.
Well,
This is
we were so shocked.
Yeah, this is an audio medium, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, in fact.
We're just sitting here staring and drooling, going, it's Halloween Kills and Candyman.
Yeah, we've got a dead tie.
Willie's
if you want to
Wonderland,
talk about, Willy's Wonderland is only short. This is short of being a 3-way tie by one vote.
Yeah, it sure is.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the procedure should be here.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it'll be more entertaining and more immersive if we let this be a runoff and let people vote.
Okay.
That being said, I also would not be mad if we just called it for Candyman right now. I said that I strongly felt that Candyman was critically better. Rob agreed. We're 2 versus 1 on this. Unless we can sway Mikey because he doesn't remember if he voted for Candyman or Halloween Kills.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I voted for Candyman. I am.
Yeah, that's interesting. And I voted for Last Night in Soho. So.
Oh shit.
Oh
in
yeah.
In a runoff, I would vote for Candyman, but I have no problem doing a runoff. It's just going to delay the suspense for another week on the Slashies, the Robbies coming down to the wire.
It's not the Robbies. And we have a big episode next week with, the writers for Scream 5. And
how funny would it be if we got the writers of Scream 5 and we're like, listen, we're doing a runoff episode this week. Do you want to talk about Candyman versus Halloween Kills?
That wouldn't be bad. Although this is a promotion episode. I don't know how much Paramount's going to enjoy that.
Yeah. But I mean, to announce the winner won't take that long.
No.
So, we record a thing before or after the interview and we're good.
Yeah. So that's fair. Maybe we'll do it on Twitter and just say fuck it. Because we'll get a more accurate.
I'm cool with doing a runoff. I think it adds to the excitement. It'll be fun.
You know what? We're recording this on a Saturday night. The episode doesn't go. People won't know what it's for.
That's true.
That out.
Mm-hmm.
And you fuckers won't even know what you just voted on. You just decided next week you'll know what the answer is. So
yeah, we tricky you dipshits.
Wow. Oh wait, no, it won't come out to the next week, so they'll now know. Maybe I'll delete the tweet. It'll be sneaky. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the tweet on you fucks. You're not gonna know. All right, so that's oh no, we have one more.
Yeah, we've got one more to give out.
The most anticipated movie for 2022. And this is going to be down to the wire as well, because there's a lot coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's also going to be wild because I think a lot of people probably voted for the only one of these that's already out at this point in time.
I think that should be removed from the results.
No, it shouldn't.
Be disqualified.
Unfortunately, Scream's got to be disqualified.
Just because it lived up to the hype, possibly my favorite franchise, we don't know. Doesn't mean it gets neglected. So here are the nominees for the Slashy most anticipated movie 2022. First one is Scream.
I'm sorry, I don't know. 5 Cream?
Scream.
I'm not sure what that is. I don't know.
Well, Google it. Scream. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Halloween Ends. It shouldn't even be on here. We don't know when we're getting it.
Yes, we do. There's a date.
Mm-hmm.
Or else, Jason Blum.
No. There actually is a date. I saw it. Yeah, hold on. Keep going and I'll pull it up here.
Terrifier 2. I'm personally very excited for Art the Clown's Man. Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Orphan. First Kill. Jurassic World Dominion. And Nope.
If Jurassic World Dominion wins, I might have to excommunicate the listeners. I said it wasn't happening this week, but
what's wrong with Jurassic World?
If that's the most anticipated movie, the most anticipated horror movie of 2022, I'm gonna be mad. Like
I'm more excited for Jurassic World Dominion than I am for Art Shoots Again.
Stop doing that with Art the fucking Clown. Enough. I told you the last time that we're not going to be doing this with Art the Clown. And here we are. We're going to do.
He's just giving you opportunities to live up to your resolution, Mikey.
And I'm going to do it every time, damn it. I love Art the Clown. Terrifier was good.
Halloween Ends will be out October 14th, 2022.
All right.
Maybe.
So there's a set release date there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 5 Cream we've already seen. Lived up to the hype. Was very good.
Not 5 Cream.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Terrifier 2 has a gun. Jeepers Creepers Reborn is the 4th Jeepers Creepers movie following that terrible 3rd one. Orphan First Kill I may have been more interested in 10 years ago. But the follow-up prequel to that movie seems like it should have been made a long time ago if they were going to make it. Jurassic World follows up Jurassic World eBay, which I didn't like. And Nope is going to be awesome. Having said all of that, I, of course, voted for Halloween Ends.
Favorite friend? Oh, no, I'm not doing that to you again anymore. I'm sorry. I take that back.
And we don't know. That's the thing.
Right.
Jury's still out.
You're right. I feel bad for that. I apologize.
I think I voted for Nope. I might have voted for Halloween Ends. I don't know. I'm excited about both. And I was excited about Scream. I'm actually more excited about Scream now that I've seen it than I was going in, because I was so scared about it, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand that. And 5 Cream lived up to the hype. It was really good. But yeah, it's not what I voted. It didn't matter. Honestly, no matter what was on this list, I was probably going to vote for Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
I mean, been waiting forever for this movie. I should have had it already.
You're both a bunch of haters. The correct answer was Scream. That's what I voted for. And Scream is better than Halloween Ends is going to be, and Halloween's Kills was.
We don't know that it's better than Nope, though.
We don't know that.
No, we don't know that.
We don't.
And one thing, I think I did end up voting for Nope because I'm just so excited. I don't know what it is.
No,
but I want to know.
That's how great Jordan Peele is. He has become, like, in the course of 2 movies, this master of horror that is so respected and so great that he just puts out a poster with one word on it, Nope. And everybody's like, holy shit, I can't wait to see it. We have no idea what it's about.
Also, that's how I like to go into movies. I feel like I know too much about all the other movies on this list.
All right, let's see.
Maybe not Terrifier 2. I don't know much about that one.
There's going to be a gun.
Sure. Rob.
It's going to be number 1 with a bullet. Shooting straight to the top.
When we do the other one, it's so good I forgot the name of it right now. All Hallows Eve, and you love it. I don't want to hear shit anymore.
I might love it. I might.
You will love it.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna make Terrifier good.
Moving on.
Oh,
moving on,
boy.
moving on. Yeah.
No tie here.
The winner of the most anticipated movie of 2022 is Scream.
Wow.
Wow. 12 votes, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that that Scream won. People were really looking forward to it. Following Scream 3 and Scream 4, I don't see how you could possibly be super excited about a 5. But people were, and
Rightfully so.
he lived
I'm a
up
little
to it, but
sad Nope
yeah.
isn't
No.
higher.
they didn't know going into it that it was going to be good.
It makes me so happy.
I will say if Halloween Ends wasn't on this list, Nope would have been my vote. I am really excited for that. I loved Get Out and Us. I think they're both amazing films, and I can't wait to see Nope. But it's Halloween Ends coming out again. Michael,
Yeah.
coming back.
Apparently not as cool as Ghostface or Art the Clown coming back, because Halloween Ends and Terrifier 2 were tied for
Yeah,
runner-up.
those people.
That's the part that kills me.
they were drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And who the hell voted for Orphan First Kill?
2 people.
Jesus Christ.
There's one person whose favorite horror movie is Orphan that's really offended right now.
Yeah, my heart breaks for him.
I got really scared for a second because on the screen, Mikey's sharing his screen with us for those of you listening at home, and he currently has Texas Chainsaw Massacre highlighted. So I thought that maybe it had beat out Nope just because of how wide the highlight bar was, and I was about to be pissed.
Yeah, no votes for Texas Chainsaw.
Which is correct. Like
Yeah,
I'm
no
looking
one should
forward
be-
to it. It's gonna be a fun time, but it is not my most anticipated movie of the year.
Right. And it
That
should
would
be
be
for
bleak.
no one. No one should be excited, super excited. It should be more excited for that than anything else.
Like you should be looking forward to it, to having fun watching a movie at home on your couch, whether or not it sucks. But
Mhm.
yeah, don't let that be your most anticipated movie.
Yeah.
This also confirms that Dismay no longer listens to the show.
I think we knew
There'd
that.
have been one lonely ass vote sitting there if she did.
Yeah, I think we knew that.
Yeah. All right. That's the Slashies, man.
All right. There we go.
All right.
The Robbies for 2021. That's a wrap.
The Slashies.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll figure out which. You know what I'll probably do? I'll have the secret panel of judges get together and talk about the name. Which one, they think worked best.
You're changing the name when it's over.
I'm not. It's not that I'm changing the name. We've been workshopping both names.
No, you have been.
Been trying them both out. So
When he says we, he means the secret panel of judges.
yeah. So the secret panel of judges will and give us their input and let us know.
No, he's got a mouse in his pocket talking about we. I don't know who the hell we is. Not us.
It's a secret panel of judges. I can't tell you who the panel is. It wouldn't be secret if I did.
Probably just a bunch of Oompa
Ugh.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I told you when it came to Oh Canada or No Canada. Just trust me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what my boy said. That sounds like a horrible idea. All right, so that's the Slashies. That was fun. That was awesome. Our next event will be in about a month. Are you guys ready for another
No.
bracket?
Nope.
Oh, that's
Nope.
coming up, isn't it? Wow.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, Kat. A whole nother spreadsheet.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm putting Pinhead on the protagonist bracket just as retaliation for Ash.
He's not a protagonist.
Ash isn't a slasher. Neither is Beetlejuice.
I mean, Ash's nickname is Ashy Slashy.
Beetlejuice?
Hmm.
Yeah, that was on me. I like Beetlejuice. What do you want from me? I don't know.
Lori?
I mean, I'd be fine if Beetlejuice was in the protagonist bracket.
But he shouldn't have been in the slasher bracket.
And
I'm putting
you know,
slashers in there.
We're already going to have Jeremy Melton in there.
I like that so much.
We can't fill it up with villains.
That's what I've got to make my boyfriend watch next is Valentine. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
And at the end, look him dead in the eye and say, "Do you think you can kick his ass?"
Well, I know he could.
Yeah, but does he think he can? That's the question. Poor Jeremy Melton. That's a shame.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got Murder Madness 2 coming up.
Oh, wow.
A month away. Holy crap.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Next week, though, we do have the two writers of Scream 5 that was talked about a lot today. James Vanderbilt, Guy Busick. So we're going to have them on. That is going to be an awesome conversation. Cannot wait to talk to them. And now that, I kind of like, because, we had Don Mancini on. And usually we have people before the fact of what they're working on as in promotion. It's kind of nice to talk to people who can answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to them. It'll be fun.
Yeah. So we'll, I'm sure, another horror podcast will have them on in another 6 months and it'll be everywhere. But, hear it here first. So that's next week. That'll be great. We're probably gonna have a Patreon pick after that, and like we said, the Murder Madness.
Yeah, it's coming up soon
next week.
Yep. Do you guys want me to set up the spreadsheet or?
Yes.
Oh my lord, no, don't.
I do kind of want to know if Rob sets up the spreadsheet from start to finish with no help, what it would look like when it was all done.
Well, I can tell you from start, I'm just going to send you an empty blank spreadsheet.
Yeah. And then
that much I can tell you.
We will fill it up until it is done. That's how. The Jeremy Melton will be in it. That's all I know. All I care
what
about.
if he won?
He'll never win. No, he can no. He's got to be in every one. Yeah, that's the new bit.
Yeah.
I love that idea. It could be anything, and just Jeremy Melton with it.
A Lifetime Achievement Award next year at the Slashies.
Only we would give a Lifetime Achievement Award to someone who just gets their ass kicked by everybody. All right, guys. Check us out on Twitter at Slasher Radio, the website, slasherradio.com, articles, interviews, everything. All the episodes.
What we don't plug enough at slasherradio.com is the shop.
Yes.
Where you can get a t-shirt with my face on it. You can style and profile just like William the man.
He goes right to that is the annoying part of it. We have so much other cool shit on
you
there.
could get, there's also a coffee mug you can get with my face on it. That's nice.
We need to start selling Vote for Jeremy Melton merch on the Slasher Radio.
Funny. It'd be like the Vote for Pedro shirts, or whatchamacallit, Napoleon Dynamite. Just vote for Jeremy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, go to the shop. We got a lot of cool shit there. Custom designs as well. Definitely go check it out. It's free to look. You might find something you like.
Yeah, like a shirt with my face on it.
Or not that also.
Yeah. Yeah, go to you can get that at slasherradio.com. There's a shop tab there. We'll bring you right to it. Patreon.com/slasherradio. Support the show.
Cheap bastards.
Tiers starting as low as $3 a month.
It's because more people don't sign up that we end up giving a Lifetime Achievement Award to Al Bundy.
That's true.
If you don't like it, you cheap son of a bitch, then go sign up and you can nominate somebody next time.
Yeah, do something about it.
Yeah, be the change you want to see in the world.
As much as I'm not mad at Al Bundy winning at all whatsoever, Rob's right. He's right. I'm at Mikey's Dead. You check.
He did score 4 touchdowns in the city championship game. You can't hate on that.
No, man. The guy's best shoe salesman ever.
Mm-hmm.
Al Bundy. Rob, where are they find you?
I'm on Twitter at RadioRob123. You can also listen to my other show, This Horror Life, wherever you are listening to Slasher Radio.
Right. You can also check me out at spacehate.com/RadioRob123. I forgot about that.
That is not funny.
Pardon me there.
I can't believe they haven't canceled your account yet.
Nope. So I think they're gonna they made it like verified or something. Kat, where do they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at cat_velour, VOLEUR. You can also check out the channel that I write for on YouTube, Blood Binge. We're back. We've got videos in production. We're talking about Archive 81 this week, so look for that.
Wait, what the hell's Archive 81?
It's the horror show that just dropped on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
You might like it. It's good. It's weird.
So no more talking shit about Crazy Ralph.
Not this week.
Let me ask you: is that why the channel was down for a while? Did they Did they have to go on a break and have a meeting with you?
We had. I had to go to a resort.
Yeah, a little team building, a little come to Jesus meeting for Kat.
And we had to wait for the legal proceedings of
I'm
Ralph
glad they finally are getting their
protesters.
shit together over there.
She had to go to Crazy Ralph sensitivity training.
It was just people jumping out of me from pantries. So
Just
harrowing
He
experience.
just stood in the pantry. He was just standing there. It's so
It
great.
kills me because it's like I agree with everything you said. He is just kind of trying to warn them, but also like the way that he goes about it, where he's just sneaking into people's pantries.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We'll be back next week with the screenwriters, guys. Screen 5. Good night from Slash Radio. Gonna go with the whole thing about Crazy Ralph. What the fuck?
All the best of Slasher Radio podcast.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.